Hello, little friends, and welcome back. Today we have a story about love, danger, and a clever trick that saves the day. Get comfortable because this is the tale of a mother goat, her 7 little kids, and a wolf who wanted nothing more than a tasty dinner. Deep in a quiet green valley, past a field of golden sunflowers, stood a small wooden cottage. Inside lived Mother Goat and her 7 playful kids. Every day was full of giggles, games, and the warm smell of fresh clover. One sunny morning, Mother Goat gathered her little ones close. Mother Goat: "My darlings, I must walk into town to fetch some bread and cheese for supper. While I am away, keep the door locked tight. Open it for no one, unless you are certain it is truly me." Youngest Kid: "But Mama, how will we know for sure?" Mother Goat: "Listen closely. My voice is gentle and light, like wind through the trees. And look at my feet. They are pure white, without a single spot. No creature in this forest has feet like mine." She kissed each of her 7 kids goodbye and set off down the path, her basket swinging happily at her side. But she was not the only one on that path that morning. Hidden behind a cluster of tall rocks, a pair of yellow eyes watched her leave. A large, hungry wolf licked his lips and grinned. Wolf, to himself: "7 plump little goats, all alone. Today is my lucky day." He waited until she disappeared over the hill, then crept toward the cottage, dragging an old cloak behind him. Wolf, gruff voice, knocking. "Children, open up. It is your mother. I have sweet berries and warm milk for you." Inside, the oldest kid pressed his ear to the door and frowned. Oldest Kid: "That is not Mama's voice. Mama sounds soft and sweet. This voice is rough, like gravel crunching underfoot." Wolf, muttering, storming off. "Rough, am I? We shall see about that." Furious, the wolf stomped through the forest until he reached a small hollow tree where an old badger kept shop. Wolf: "Badger, old friend, I need something to smooth this rough voice of mine. Quickly now." Badger, nervously: "Here, a spoonful of wild honey. That should do the trick. Just please don't make a meal of me, Mr. Wolf." The wolf gulped down the honey in one bite, cleared his throat, and smiled a syrupy smile. Wolf, softly: "Ah, perfect. Sweet as a lullaby now." Back he went to the cottage, clearing his throat one more time before knocking. Wolf, soft voice: "My precious little ones, it is Mama. Open the door. I've brought treats." The kids gathered around the door, listening. Middle Kid: "The voice does sound sweeter now." Oldest Kid, peeking through a crack: "Wait, look at the feet. They are dark and muddy. Mama's feet are always snow white." Wolf, looking down, growling: "Blast these paws. Clever little things, aren't they?" Determined not to fail twice, the wolf marched to the edge of the meadow where a family of rabbits kept a small mill. Wolf: "Rabbit, I need your whitest flour. Every last scrap of it, and I need it now." Rabbit, trembling: "Of course, Mr. Wolf. Take it all. Just please leave us be." The wolf rolled his filthy paws again and again in the soft white flour until they gleamed like fresh snow. Satisfied, he crept back toward the cottage a third time. Wolf, sweetly: "Open the door, my darlings. Feel free to check. My feet are white as snow, just like Mama's." The youngest kid, still uneasy, tugged at her brother's sleeve. Youngest Kid: "Something still feels wrong. My heart is telling me to wait." Oldest Kid: "Look at the feet, though. They truly are white. It must be Mama." Before the youngest could stop them, her brothers and sisters threw open the door and gasped in horror as the wolf's shadow filled the doorway. All kids, screaming, "It's the wolf! Run!" Chaos erupted. The little goats scattered in every direction. Kid 1, behind the curtains: "Hurry!" Kid 2, "I'll hide under the table." Kid 3, "Into the cupboard, quick, quick." Kid 4, "The clock. I'll fit inside the old clock." One by one, the wolf snatched up 6 trembling kids and stuffed them into his large sack, laughing wickedly as he flung it over his shoulder and disappeared into the dark woods. Only the clever youngest kid remained safely hidden, tucked deep inside the cold, empty stove. When Mother Goat returned home, her basket fell from her hands. The door hung open. Chairs lay overturned. Mother Goat, frantic, "My babies, where are you?" The youngest kid crawled out from the stove, tears streaming down her face. Youngest kid, "Mama, the wolf tricked us. He took everyone, all 6 of them." Mother Goat, sobbing, "Oh, my poor sweet children." Without a moment to lose, Mother Goat and her youngest followed a trail of heavy, muddy footprints leading deep into the forest. Along the way, they came across Baloo, a great brown bear resting beneath an old oak tree. Baloo, "Mother Goat, why do you weep so bitterly?" Mother Goat, "The wolf has stolen 6 of my children. Only this little one escaped his trap." Baloo, standing tall, "Say no more, friend. I will help you find them. Let us follow these tracks together." The 3 of them pressed on until the footprints led to a dark, damp cave at the base of a rocky cliff. Smoke curled from within, and the smell of boiling water drifted out. Inside, the wolf hummed a cheerful tune, stirring a large pot bubbling over the fire. Wolf, singing to himself, "Soon, soon, a delicious stew. 6 tender little goats for my supper too." Nearby, a lumpy sack shivered and shook, muffled cries leaking from inside. Mother Goat, whispering, horrified, "He means to cook them." The wolf stretched and yawned, setting down his spoon. Wolf, but first, a nice hot bath before my feast. Nothing like it to work up an appetite." He grabbed a towel and wandered off toward a nearby stream, whistling happily. Mother Goat, whispering urgently, "Now, this is our chance." She and Baloo rushed into the cave. Working quickly, they untied the sack and freed the 6 frightened kids, pulling them into a tight, tearful hug. Mother Goat, "You're safe now, my darlings, but that wolf needs a lesson he will never, ever forget." Baloo, grinning, "I have just the plan. Quickly, tie me up inside that very same sack." Mother Goat, "Baloo, are you certain? This is terribly risky." Baloo, "Trust me, old friend. Kindness may be gentle, but it is never weak." Mother Goat tied Baloo snugly inside the wolf's own sack, then hurried her 7 kids behind the cave's heavy wooden door to wait. Minutes later, the wolf returned, shaking water from his fur, humming happily, already dreaming of his feast. He knelt beside the sack and reached for the drawstring. Wolf, "Dinner time at last." Baloo, bursting out, "Surprise!" The wolf shrieked, stumbling backward in terror, right into his own pot of boiling water. Wolf, yelping, "Hot! Hot! It's burning! Ah!" Smoking and howling, the wolf bolted from the cave and vanished into the forest, never to trouble the little goats again. Mother Goat, "Baloo, you brave, wonderful friend, however can we repay you?" Baloo, smiling warmly, "Simply remember this day, that courage and kindness together can conquer even the cruelest of foes." Mother Goat and her 7 kids walked home together beneath the setting sun, singing softly, safe once more in each other's arms. Moral of the story: cleverness can fool us for a moment, but courage, trust, and teamwork always win in the end. And no matter how small you are, love makes your heart the strongest thing in the whole forest. If you enjoyed this story, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone you love, and subscribe for more magical tales next time.